should taste that.
I'm so fancy. You already know I'm in the fast lane. From LA to Tokyo, I'm so fancy. Can't you taste this gold? Remember my name. Hot to blow.
I said, baby.
I already did my foundation and I used the L'Oreal True Match, and then I did my eyebrows with the e.l.f. little brow kit. And here I'm using this little taupe colour from the Sleek palette and just adding it to my crease as a transition shade. Now I'm going to be adding this darker cool toned brown into my crease again, and this is just going to help make the transition between the black and the eyebrow bone much easier and more flawless. So just continue adding this into your crease. I'm now adding this dark red burgundy shade onto my eyelid, and I'd recommend wetting your brush before using this colour because it is foiled and it should pop, but since I did it with a dry brush it didn't really show up as well. But it doesn't really matter because my eyelid is going to be covered in black later on, so anyway, this is just to act as a transition shade. And now we are adding the black over top, and it's really the key to this look, and you want to go all out with the black. At first it will look quite dull, but I will definitely be packing on the black gradually during this video. The thing with this look is it's rather trial and error. As you'll see during the video, I'll be rectifying the corners of my eyeshadow throughout the whole video, so just play around with your makeup. This is the first time I was doing something so dark and so hard to pull off, to be honest, when you have blue eyes. So yeah, during this video I'm going to be wiping with my finger, blending, reapplying and so forth. So definitely play around with this and yeah, get familiar with the colours and how to work with them. This part really isn't necessary, as you'll be seeing later on in the video that I'm going to be rectifying this white, because as I was applying it I had my fingers that were obviously dirty with the black and it just turned into this really ugly grey shade. So don't do what I did, but I just thought it was necessary adding that in because otherwise you would have seen this grey thing in my eye, you wouldn't have understood how it got there. And so yeah. I'm going back in with the black and just packing it on with my finger because I really want to get the real deal. And in general, you get most colour when you apply it with your finger. So I'm just going back in, and then I'm using a small precision brush to carve out the very outer V of my eyelid and to create that very cat's eye effect. It's now time for concealer, and this is one of my favourite steps because it definitely upgrades your eye look to a whole new level because it cleans everything up and it makes everything so sharp and looks so flawless. Just beware though, if you have fallout and from very dark eyeshadow, beware before you put your concealer on because it can make it very grey looking if you blend it in. So definitely try and clean up the eyeshadow before you apply your concealer. Now I'm adding the white, as I did before, to the inner corners of my eyes, as I don't want to close the black into my tear duct because my eyes are quite close together and I just feel like it would make them really tiny, and yeah, no, I want to keep my eyes wide open, so that's what I did. Now I added eyeliner, and now I'm just curling my eyelashes, prepping them for tons of mascara. And off camera I added falsies. Another tip I can give you is to definitely hydrate your lips before you add lipstick, because sometimes lipstick can be quite drying. Since the eye makeup is pretty heavy, I decided to go with a nude shade, but by all means, wear whatever colour you want. Like, don't listen to what people say when they say, you know, wear fair shades on your lips when you go heavy on the eye makeup. Do whatever makes you happy. I just felt like wearing nude lipstick this day, otherwise I would have worn a red lipstick. That's just me anyway. So I added just a pink shade over top because I wanted to make it more pinky rather than brown, and then I'm just adding this peachy lip gloss over top. Since this look is already quite dramatic, I thought why not do some contouring just to make it even more dramatic. So I'm just contouring with this Maybelline palette, and I started using the brush from the kit, but I didn't like it, so I just took a bigger, fluffier brush, and I'm just carving out my face. Now I'm taking this really affordable highlighter from e.l.f. and I'm just applying this on the higher points of my cheekbones, my nose and my cupid's bow. Now I'm just adding some blusher to my cheeks, and it's sort of a dusty rose colour. I'm just putting some on because I feel like it sort of brings my face back to life after being so washed out with the foundation and the contour. And now girl, or boy, you are done! This was one of my favourite looks ever. I was so happy with how the result was, and I really wasn't expecting it to be that great because I'm kind of scared of using black on my eyes. It's so dark and whatever, and you know, it's hard to pull off on blue eyes, I find. But yeah, I was so stoked with this result, and yeah, please subscribe if you enjoyed watching this video and you'd like to see more. Please leave me suggestions in the comment box, and I'll see you soon. Love you guys, bye!